Let's import some more data into our Google Sheets, shall we? I've covered import range and import HTML in a previous video that I will link in a card on your screen somewhere right about now. Today, let's look at import data and import feed, though. All of these are built-in functions to Google Sheets that you have access to right now. Import data, all it wants is a website. So I've found some data sets over here, and I've found this in a CSV format. It wants to see either CSV format or TSV format. That's comma separated or tab separated values. And then I've pasted that in here for our URL to use. And all it wants is, hey, import data, URL, there it is, there's the data. It's doing the heavy lifting for us. If for some reason you hit a snag, you can always go in here and manually put the delimiter as a comma. In our case here, that's a CSV file that we are pulling in, but it shouldn't need that. Something would have to be messed up for you to have to manually type that in. That's it. That's easy. Import data, nothing to it. Import feed is about as simple. It needs a URL for an RSS feed. So here's the RSS feed page for one of my podcasts, and here is the XML code from that actual page. It's just a huge long document that keeps track of every single episode and all the pieces of information about a podcast. So with import feed, we can come down here and say import feed, give it the URL, then everything else is optional, but all I wanted here was the title for each of the items, which gives me each episode title. And then I wanted the headers to be there, so I wanted it to say title at the top. And then I said, give me 50 items. And I actually don't have 50 podcasts, but that just pulled in everything that I do have. I did the same thing over here to pull in the URLs for each of those. So if I went over here, then it would actually take me to each individual podcast player page. And that's all there is to it. Now, if you wanted to get some more information on some of those options, you can pull up the help box here, and it'll tell you about those query options, like the items and the URL that I used, what all you can do with those. If this was helpful for you, please consider subscribing to the channel and clicking like on this video. It really helps me out a lot, and I appreciate it. Hope you have a great one. You're awesome.